All right, so I don't know. I may be needing to approach this one with caution because this device is already it's already garnered a pretty good fan base and a pretty good base of people who absolutely hate it. So I'm going to try to give a completely unbiased opinion on my first day with the Silverdog by Van, available over at Vaporwall by list, I think. So here we go. So this device came in today, and I actually bought two of these secondhand, both one unused, one used. And again, I want to try to start out by, I guess, preemptively saying this is just my opinion and my experiences with this device over the course of the first day. Zero intentions to get involved in the drama and the the fanboys and the people who hate it, the people who like it and love it, and the middle of the road. So this is just my first day with it. When I got it in, I took it out of the package, and I thought it looked fantastic. I thought, the cosmetics on the device, before really getting my hands on it, I really liked it. I thought, it's kind of like a nod to, like to me, like a Zen Mini with a stainless steel tank. It kind of had that look to it. And then I kind of got to delving into it, and I noticed, okay, so it's kind of Orion-esque. It's really small, it's compact. They were very conservative with the use of space in the device. The button, right off the bat, I didn't love it, and over the course of the day, I've grown to really dislike it. I got it all put together, and I noticed it was everything I touched was very rigid. I noticed down at the bottom, where the yin yang was cut, like right at the points where it met, it's definitely not a smooth transition, I guess, from the engraving. And I preemptively must say I've actually already sold both of them that I bought. So I'm not going to go into modding it to make it suit my vaping style. So I just noticed that it was a little rough. Like I said, everything, it wasn't smooth and it wasn't clean. I noticed the atomizer and all of the tubes have a slightly different finish to them. And this was well into production. This wasn't like a first run like I've seen some other talks and other videos about. Now this one, it didn't have the gap, I guess, that was between the atomizer and the battery tubes, but there's definitely a noticeable difference in finish. I'm not going to do it up close on this one, and I'm not even going to do a second on this one. This is actually going to be, I guess the whole gig on it. Top cap, and I was going to demonstrate this on camera, but I just decided otherwise. We'll do just a little bit of up close to see if you can even get this. Right there inside that top cap, there is a piece of metal there that you could literally slice your finger to the point of needing stitches. So, and again, it's just everything is really rough. It's not clean. All of the threads are very sharp. To get into, I would say probably one of my bigger concerns. I don't know if you can see that. I can see it really well. That's right on the battery, and there is definitely some juice getting down in there. And that's just after, a day of use. I really don't know if that's going to translate onto the camera very well. Maybe I can catch some of the reflection from the light. There's definitely some juice building up down there below that post. The button, for me, it locks. That's cool. It does a really good job on locking, but when you undo it, it's not smooth. It doesn't just kick off and fire. You gotta really push it. There we go. Now after you get it put, see, look, fire, not going. You really push it, she goes. Now that wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the fact that you've got the burrs down here and it's really not clean and smooth. So over the course of the day, I don't know if you can see that, I've really like monkeyed up my finger using this thing. So, you know, I said to my wife a moment ago, I said, I'm just not going to go any further on this. It's just going to end up being not for me. Now, it is kind of cool, I guess, with the sealed top cap. Although I don't know how well, you're supposed to fill this thing from the bottom. And I actually did that one time just to test it out. And I made sure that, oh yeah, look at that right there. How much juice is down in there. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Oh yeah, you see that? Like getting a lot of juice coming out that bottom there. And it's sealed, it's closed. So there's no, you know, I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe it's coming from the top cap or up in the top. But we've definitely got some sort of issue there. Now, underneath this piece, there's actually a little Delrin piece that is insulated to, I guess, bring the positive current up the body. Is that innovation, or is that just doing it different for the sake of doing it different? I don't know. It's I don't want to bash it. I don't mean to. I'm not jumping on either side on this. I just don't love it. And for a, you know, a $200-ish hybrid, I'd have to love it. And it's not for me. So we'll take a vape for it, off of it. Maybe one or two more thoughts. There we go. Dry. That actually brings me to the my other issue. I think, and I may be wrong on this, it's 2.6 millimeters, I think either before or after insulation. If it's after insulation, that really explains it. I'll go up close one more time. I want you guys to see my coil so nobody really tries to make issue with it. My daughter's having a field day in the background. Maybe. My wick's not collapsed, it's just a nice hollow, you know, Peter K method actually. Drill bit and wick and wire. You know, it does would come out pretty easily. I guess I've got it kind of tight in there now. But it's a good coil, you know, but I've had a lot of wicking issues. Now this is 100% PG juice, so it should be wicking. There's that damn button. Should be wicking pretty well. And on a solid tilt, yeah, it doesn't run hot. But with 100% VG, I couldn't get it to fire well or vape well at all. You know, that could be due to the size of the wick hole. It is smaller, and I guess for maybe my style of vaping, which this is just a 3/4 rapid 30 gauge A1 Canthal, so it's not an extreme coil. I think it meters out at like 1.2. So, you know, 30 gauge 3/4 wrap it's not an extreme deal. So I shouldn't be overcooking the juice. I shouldn't have any wicking issues, I don't think. But 100% VG, I couldn't even get there. 100% PG, it's better. It's been usable all day. So let's try that again because it looked like it was wicking a little better. I say it's satisfactory for 100% PG juice. For those who are wondering, it's red ice from MT Baker Vapor. Really good juice over there. So, just not for me. Some of you guys may love it. If I was to keep one of the two that I bought, which I bought them, like I said, for like 275 bucks US. They actually go for about 200 if you can get on the list, I guess, when they do another run of them. So, I mean, I got 550 bucks in two of these things. And if I was to keep either one of them, which I've already gotten rid of both of them, some modding, I think I could get it to an acceptable, usable level. I yanked the insulator out right off the bat to open up that wick hole some more. I bore out the air hole a little more to get a little more on the vapor production to 1.5 millimeters, 1/16, or even maybe a hair larger. It's a good platform, I think, to mod up to a really good Genesis, but as it sits for my vaping style, it's a no-go. So that's it. That's what I got. Jamie JC West here. ECF, New Vapor, Facebook, UK Vapors, Vape Pit, Vapor Wall, just about everywhere. So be strong, vape on. Sorry my daughter in the background was having a lot of fun. See you again next time.